What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic. More y'all know what it is. Your boy CJ Goodfella back on the boxing grind. Usual suspect. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. And the WBC, excuse me, is about to order another interim title bout between Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia. Remember sometime last year when Keith Thurman got injured, they ordered an interim title bout for Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter. And then, you know, Danny Garcia didn't want to fight because obviously he said he told Al Haymon he took the year off and didn't tell anybody else that. So they just scratched that. And, you know, earlier this year for Keith Thurman when he had the May 19th date, they ordered 2 back-to-back mandatories for Keith Thurman after his his tune-up bout that he now canceled. We'll get into in a minute. But yeah. So he's doing the interim. They're going to do this. They may order interim title belt instead of strip Keith Thurman. Because, you know, Keith Thurman said he had a hand injury now. So his May 19th tune-up bout is over with. So, you know, in this article, I'm going to link to the description. You know, I always link the article, the source to the description, unless it's a rumor. I'm going to link is that we know Keith Thurman, basically Mauricio Suleiman Jr., he said, you know, Keith Thurman is injured and yada-da. He can't fight May 19th. So, you know, since he can't fight, he can't be champion right now. So we're going to have an interim champion. And it's just another money grab. Because Danny Garcia jumped over Shawn Porter, and he's the number one contender. So it's no guarantee that they gonna fight, you know. It's an interim title. They want the real title. So what they should have done in the WBC is strip Keith Thurman, period. They should have stripped Keith Thurman and made this the real championship fight and made Keith Thurman an interim title holder. So you could be interim while waiting, but let these guys fight for the real championship belt. When you're ready, you can come back and fight. Because obviously, with another hand injury, Keith Thurman going to want a tune-up sometime later this year. He probably only going to fight once this year. Or he only going to fight maybe a real fight maybe later this year. So it's no guarantee. I guarantee he only fight once again. That's 3 years in a row. He only fought one time a year. So one time is really one time, okay? Fighting one time a year. So I look at it like this. Make him the interim title holder. Just have him the champion, or not even champion waiter. Just when you're healthy enough to fight, you can come back and fight for the title. No matter if you got the WBA super title or not. You still gonna have that shot. You just the interim transition title holder and waiting. Because if you don't make this the real WBC championship fight between Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter, I guarantee you Danny Garcia not gonna take the fight. He gonna find a way to wiggle out the fight, but it's a good fight. It's a fight that, you know, a lot of fans want to see. Danny Garcia called out Shawn Porter, I think before or right when he got the 147, said he tailor-made for me. He said he tailor-made for me, and I thought I thought it was true. You know, they had the little argument at the Rios and Garcia in the ring, and people talking about the fight a little bit. Now I can make the fight happen, and now we really can bubble, and the marketing can really start. But I think the WBC should do the right thing. You know, strip Keith Thurman, make him just say when you're ready to fight, you know, you're the interim champion, you can come get the belt, but make this for the full WBC championship belt. And why they trying to protect Keith Thurman, I don't know. You know, I don't know. And this was Joe Smo, they would have been stripped that ass. And it's time to strip Keith Thurman, man, of that WBC belt. I want to keep saying WCW. I don't know why. But it's time for them to strip that belt from him, man. He can keep the Super WBA championship belt. You know, but at the end of the day, yeah, man, let Shawn and Danny fight for the full championship belt, WBC. And if Danny turn that down, then you know he punani, you know. It's his title. Don't you want your title back? And I don't really care about the interim title because with the WBC, I'm off my P's and Q's this morning. I'm having a rough morning. But with the WBC, you don't fucking know. You know, Adonis Stevenson ain't defending his title in like 3 or 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Defending it is mandatory. So you come to interim title holder, you're going to be like Jamal Charlo holding an interim title belt. Watch how long he hold the interim title belt before he get a shot. They never force him to fight Triple G. Never. They said yesterday that Triple G get a voluntary fight for this week-old made-up belt that WBC keep making for his May 5th fight. They going, we gave him a voluntary. You know, what the fuck? At the end of the day, it is what it is. The interim belt don't move or shake nobody. It don't. And for Danny Garcia, he feel the same way about it. I don't want no interim title belt. Give me the real thing. You feel me? He want the real thing. They should strip Keith Thurman and get him the real thing, let them fight for a title. This is a worthy title bout. I know they really ain't fought nobody of late. You know, Brandon Rios and Danny did at least to Keith Thurman last time, and Shawn, Granados, Berto, and I think it was Thurman before that. So, I mean, they ain't set the world on fire, but skill-wise and popularity and marketing, people want to see this fight. People want to see this fight. It's a fight that some people talk about. I'm not saying it's up there with Joshua and Wilder and Spence and Thurman, Spence and Crawford, Thurman and Crawford, stuff of that nature. But it's up there as far as marketability. It's a fight that can be made. They both have the same manager, both up under the PBC umbrella, you know. So, you know, let's get with it. But, you know, they want to do an interim title belt. Hopefully Danny accepts. I know Shawn will. They can get it on. TBC, we gone.